What's up, YouTubers? I don't know if anybody showed up, probably not. But hey, we're catching fish. We've had a bunch of fish today. That tournament is super fun to watch. My buddy and I used some Delta in the Sacramento. Yeah, I got you. Oh, dude, the big bass is epic, dude. The big bass is absolutely fantastic, dude. I think that's one of my favorites. I like the 5-bag tournaments, but I mean the big basses, bro. That's a totally different beast there, bro. That's everybody swinging for the fences the whole 3 days. You're watching people throw back 5-pounders, Suarez. You know what I'm saying? They're throwing them back. Like 5's not enough, bro. 5's, it's got to be 7. It's got to be 8. It's got to be 10. We got a stack of checks at the house, bro. I mean, it's not like we don't know what we're doing. It's not like we don't know what part of the country. I'm in Florida, bud. We're in Florida. But yeah, man, crazy. Crazy. The big bass is great. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I did. I saw it. The guy from Puerto Rico that we won't understand a word he said. Hey, there's Backlash. What's up, bud? Good morning to you, man. I'm sorry I forgot to turn you guys on, bud. We've been out here for about 2 hours now, man. We've had a 4-pounder. We've had a big gar. We've had a bunch of fish. I just got a chance to turn you guys on. I forgot. I'm not going to lie. I didn't realize what time it was, and then I was like, oh, I forgot to turn YouTube on. So more than likely, man, we're going to try to find some fish. If we don't, I'll feel bad because we've been catching them all morning and laughing. Backlash Fisherman, let's go. Over on YouTube. Yeah, and it was Matt Suarez on Kick that gave us the big gar. Well, Matt, to give you an idea, this is a 1979 Ranger 196V. It's a 19-foot 6-inch Ranger bass boat. All I restored her. So she said, hey, there's Charlie. Charlie rode over to YouTube. Yeah, gar was awesome. My big catfish the other day was awesome too. But yeah, man, this is an old boat, bud. I bought this boat for $1,500, Suarez. And then I spent like 10 grand restoring it. So I should have just bought a $10,000 boat plus, you know what I'm saying? That would have been easier. But you know how that goes. But I like the classics, bro. I painted her periwinkle blue because that was a very common shade of the 1979 mobile homes. So it's pretty sweet. No, I don't get up to Ohio, man. I don't go that far north, bud. I stay in the southeast, man. Got it. Stay down, stay down. Oh, I can't see what it is. It's a little one. Oh, he spit it. He spit it, little stinker doodle. Oh, crabby. Oh, what's up, bud? Appreciate that, man. Oh, man, if you're just now finding me, Krabby Bear, you might want to check that YouTube out, bro. There's a bunch of cool stuff over there. I do videos and stuff like that, pre-records. I go live bass fishing all over the place. And then there's a whole series over there called Tackle Talk. If you're into fishing and you like really want to legit learn some cool stuff, oh, cool. You want to learn some real cool stuff, man, check out that Tackle Talk series, bro. I got a lot of great information there. Like legit a lot of great information. And what's crazy, man, is like a lot of the stuff that I have in my Tackle Talk series from like years ago is stuff that's just now getting popular on YouTube. But I was dropping that knowledge 2-3 years ago. Telling people, hey, pay attention to this. Hey, y'all might want to start trying this. Like just now, the Nedlock EWG, that hook that I showed you a minute ago, that's just now getting popular on YouTube. Meanwhile, I've been doing it for 7.5 years since it came out. To give you an idea. You know. Not trying to like brag or nothing. It's just I see what's popular on YouTube. It's like, you should make a video about this. I'm like, I did in 2019. And it's just now getting popular. Like, this is crazy, bro. Crazy. How dare you multicast? There's Suarez. Bro, listen, you got to, Suarez. You got to multicast, bro. Sometimes we'll go out, we'll hit Twitch, we'll hit all of them. Twitch don't like me, though. Purple. We'll just call it Purple. Purple don't like me, bro. Straight up. Purple hates me. I got in trouble on Purple once, and ever since, bro, there's nothing I can do to get a view over there. Like, legit nothing. I mean, nothing. So I don't avoid it. I'm over there once in a while. I'll throw it over there. Like, if I click the button right now, I can go over to Purple. And we can go out there. Yeah, boo Purple. I'm with you, bud. I know. I say the same thing, dude. Boo Purple. That's just not for me, bro. It's legit not for me. It's like people over there, I mean, and this is my personal opinion. Bro, you go over there and touch grass and people are allergic. They're like, oh, I don't want, what is this? What is this? Central Florida, bud. We're in Central Florida. I'm going to take you, remember, we're still looking at the bog, right? Well, as the wind is now blowing this way, it's blowing the bog away. So I'll take you back behind the bog here in just a minute. Oh, Matt Suarez music with the sub. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Oh, there's one right there. Let's just check this real quick. Yeah, hey. You ever fish Central Florida, bud? This is a great place. I just want to see something, because something was over here moving. I stream constantly on crowd there. Oh, I hear you, bro. Yeah, but I mean, somebody like you, man. I mean, you've been in the game a while, bro, and you've moved. You've got a spiel. You know what I'm saying? You got your own shtick, bro, and it's cool. It's cool. You know what I mean? I can't. I don't really enjoy it over there. No offense. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's the same thing on red. You know, I call it red. You guys know what red is. Look at the colors is all I'm going to say. But if I go out vertical on red, bro, I'll push 26,000 views. 22,000 average is my average on vertical streams. But I don't like vertical streaming. I don't like it. It's weird. But I don't, I'm not into it, man. I like my landscape. You know what I'm saying? I've got the ATEM multi-output. I can just go out and do its own separate vertical stream and have 10 different streams going. All right, we're going back behind the bog. Remember I told you about the bog? Check this out, dude. It's open right here. It's this separate. See the bog split right here? Now watch this. Oh yeah, man. No, I mean, you know, as far as you know, I'm not new at this, dude. I mean, I've been around for a long time, dude. I've blown up a few times. But unfortunately, bro, I'm not how do I say it? I'm not user friendly. You know what I'm saying? I have my moments where I have my moments. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's why I'm not into the multi. That's why I'm not into the vertical, dude. It's like I have all this effort. But I set up a pretty cool multi. I'll show you. You know what? I'll run a vertical next week. I'll have a vertical out, and I'll show you. I had a buddy. Well, I didn't make it. My buddy made it for me. He made me a nice template that allows me to go out in vertical, but still show you it on horizontal. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. He made me a template. It's cool. Check this out. Now we're back behind the bog. Now, this bog over here separated from all these trees over here. See, there's a piece of it still stuck in the trees over there. That fits in right over there. So that's why I was telling you earlier about depending on what direction the wind blows, I can show you where the bog separates. So now if the wind was blowing this way, we couldn't get in here because the bog would be pushed up all the way to the trees. So we'll fish the back side of the bog until wherever the bog closes off, and then we'll come back and fish the tree side of the bog. Yeah, Florida fishing's awesome, man. I took these guys down to a place called Headwaters Lake one time. Dude, that place is fire cool. We caught some big fish that day. Big fish. I've been known to catch a few. Okay, here, this will show you too. You see this little waterway right here? The bog is separated right here too. So this thing breaks apart like all the time. So there's a little path that goes back there, right there, that's actually not a path. It's just the bog has separated. Now if you look, there's 6 foot of water here. See the nice drilla clumps on the bottom of the lake and stuff like that? So we're in 6 foot of water. On the other side, it was only 4.5, 5 foot, remember? Isn't it a thing in Florida you have to catch your own bait? Yeah. It is a floating island of grass. You're exactly right. That is exactly what a bog is, bud. A floating island of grass. Now, if you look, okay, the bog is like a foot, maybe, no, it's about 3 feet from me, but I can see all the way underneath it for 55 feet. So if there was fish under there, I could see them underneath it. Yeah, it's neat, man. Bogs are cool. If you got a lake with a bog, it's pretty neat. You love having to catch your bait? Oh, bud, we do peacock fishing down in South Florida at my buddy's house. Dude, he's like a cast net king. He's pretty good with the cast net, man. We go down there and catch big gizzard shad and then go out and catch big peacock bass. There's a video. Oh, he asked if I'm from Japan and I'm bass fishing. I'm not from Japan, but yes, I am bass fishing. Is he from Japan? Because he probably likes bass fishing too. Japan has the black bass. That's what we're fishing, bud. Same species, the black bass. Oh, I'd love to break into the Japanese market for bass fishing, bro. Whoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Them Japanese people. Now look at this. See how the bog's closed off right here? Japanese people love watching some bass fishing. They are about that life. See, look at this, guys. Here's where the bog's broke itself apart and made like a little what do they call these? An inlet? We'll fish this backside just to see if there's something hanging out back here. And then we can't get through there because that still hasn't blown off yet. USA! Yeah, bud. How are you, man? Welcome, welcome, our Japanese bass fishing friends. I don't know any Japanese, bud, or I would say my buddy's going to be here in a little while. He's going to text me when he speaks Japanese. He was stationed in Japan for like 4 years, so you guys can go at it. You can talk all. Oh, we got one. You guys can speak all the Japanese you want. Oh, there's a little one for you. That's a little bass, but it's still a bass. I'm a little guy, but I'm mad. I'm really mad. He's like, Dink. That's Dink in Japanese. He's like, Dinky-san, you catch little fish. That little fish in Japan. Tiny baby fish. That's no good. We want big fish. Big American fish. No little Japanese. No little American shitfish. I'll get one bigger. Hold on. Yeah, listen, I'm like Pokemon, bro. I catch them all. Now, the gators, bro, there's a gator that slid right in there. You can see the way the mat, as the grass is all matted down. So somewhere in that bog is a big gator right now. Focus. Focus, Dinky-san. Yeah, there's a big gator in that bog somewhere because he slid right up there. Yeah, you don't want to go trying to walk around on that bog, dude. I will tell you right now, there are big gators living on that bog, for sure. I'll put 100% guarantee there's a big gator living on that bog. Hey, Dinks Count, that's right, see? You know what? You need to hang out more, Krabby Bear, because I'm 100%. I got a buddy that tells me, you didn't catch no fish. I said, but we caught like 25 fish. Pfft, bro, you can't count those. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, that's a bird. You saw that? I'm like, bro, what do you mean you can't count those? I wasn't real fish. Bro, a fish is a fish. They come out the water, right? It's got gills, scales. Now, what you don't want to do is if the wind switches up and start blowing this way, don't get stuck in here. Because if that bog starts closing up, bro, you can't push out there. Exactly. A bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work. Yep. Yep. Yeah, like I said, my tournament partner, hopefully get a chance to come out and fish with me today. He's pretty good. He knows what he's doing. He's a good dude. He was fishing with me, Saturday. I went and picked him up Saturday. And we fished and we were skipping docks and stuff. He knows what he's doing. You eat beans, right? It's bigger than a bean? Yeah, exactly. You got it, Suarez. You're 100% right. Now, I've caught some little fish, Suarez. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've caught some, but like I said, it's like Pokemon. You know what I mean? I want to catch them all, bro. I don't discriminate. There ain't no hate, you know? If she bites, I want to show her to you. Boy, look at that big drop off. That went from like 8 foot up to 2 foot. There's no fish on it. That's crazy. I wish I could read Japanese. Spectre, if you got a second, tell me what he's saying so I feel rude. Look at this big drop right here too. Look at that drop. We dropped down to 8.6 from 2 foot to 8.6, dude. And there's no fish on that drop. If there's little ones, there's big ones. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. Let's see, Suarez, you and me need to fish together because you get it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I got a buddy who only catches big ones. Catch a big one. All right, let's go. I like that guy. I hope he hangs out too. Thanks, Spectre. Spectre's like, I got it. You need a Japanese interpreter? My buddy could do it. My buddy, like I said, he speaks fluent Japanese, so he would be, you know what I mean? They'd be going back and forth with their tones and stuff. I'm trying to catch a big one, bro. We gotta find them. They're in here somewhere. It's already night here. Fucking love fishing. Down one day for sure. That's what I'm saying, man. You're going to Missouri? No, Indiana, right? I don't know. I can't remember everything, Suarez. I try like hell. But I know you're going somewhere where it gets cold. You got wallers. Walleyes. That's where you be up there fishing them big things. Muskies. Rachel! And muskies. You know what I'm saying? All them things. That's crazy. Minnesota. There it is. Oh, he come off. Minnesota. It wasn't a big one, though. Oh, Suarez got him a sub. Let's go. Did it make the sound? Did it make the sound? Oh, let's go. A lot of walleye. Yeah. Yeah. That's a mean fish. Muskie, pike, walleye, all them, dude. They're all their own adventure. Very comparative to our Florida pike and our gar. Viola! Look, we got the whole crew in here, boys and girls. Let's go. Let's get the band back together. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the band back. Thank you, my friend. I don't know how to say thank you in Japanese. I feel like such a jackass. I don't even know how to say thank you. Is it mushy mushy? I don't know. I feel bad. I can't. Zero Japanese. Dude's gifting subs and I don't. Here's one. Got it. Stay out of them lily pads. He's trying to get in the lily pads on me. Let's get him out of them lily pads. Did he swim off? He did. He got me in the lily pads and swam off, boys. Little shit. He got me in them lily pads. Dang. A bowfin, dude. We catch some big bowfins, Juarez. We catch some big... That is a total accident, bro. I cannot stand catching bowfin on accident. Bro, we caught that. Look at... It was like... legit docks. Massachusetts. Ooh. You gotta be careful up there. Them fish, some of them fish are gender fluid. That's a tough one. Arigato. Thank you. See? Thank you, Viola. See, you guys are awesome. You guys are the best. Because we're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. The 3 best friends that anyone can have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. And we're never, ever, 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 never gonna let it go. 6 pound. Oh, Suarez. No. I've pulled 10 and 12 pound bowfin out of this lake, bro. 10 and 12 pound bowfin, dude. 36, 40 inches, bro. Mouth's like as big as my fist. Big giant teeth. Angry. It wasn't when I left 20 years ago. Exactly. Remember the good old days before they had the fluids? Yeah, dude, Florida's wild when it comes to things. Look at this. We got another one of those little bay areas, but then it's cut off up here. Oh, there it is. Got it. Oh, shit. I don't know what that was, but it was big. Hold on. Let's not go anywhere. That thing hit hard. Did you hear that drag? Bro, that thing hit hard. I don't know what. It might have been a big bowfin. But that thing hit hard, bro. I think that was the one. Like as soon as I tried to set hook, bro, that thing was ring, 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 ring. Hook came right out. He shook insta shake. We'll see if she's over here. The wind's kind of blowing me this way, so I have to... Open carry. Well, I'm not a fan, bro. I mean, I'm good with it, but if you're going to be an open carry, bro, you really got to pay attention to your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I conceal. I conceal and I fish, so, you know, I can open carry if I want, but I always conceal because I don't want you to know what I know. You know what I'm saying? I got a t-shirt on the website that says, be polite, be kind, be ready. And then at the bottom it says, to dirt nap a motherfucker. And that's, you know, it's kind of our motto. I know, I agree with the open carry, but I want people to understand that bad people see that and they're thinking about taking it. And now you got a big problem. You know what I mean? Like, don't advertise what you're not willing to defend. You know what I mean? Pay attention. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't put yourself in a position where you're exposing, you know, the firearm. Oh, there. Oh. I don't know what that was. Don't put yourself in a position where you're exposing the firearm, you know. Yeah, exactly, Bruiser. That's my thing, bro. You're in the gas station not paying attention, and then some cat just walks up and takes your gat. Now what do? You know? Well, in that circumstance, I pull my other gat and I shoot you. Because that's, you know what I'm saying? I keep two. So, that would be a stupid move for me. You know what I mean? You're going to meet that guy that's going to... Because at that point, if you take my firearm, that's a threat. A lot of guys don't realize that. You know, walking up and trying to take somebody's firearm is the threat. So, walk up and try to take mine. I might let you get it, and then I might just hot you right in the forehead because you just pointed a gun at me. It was mine, but you pointed it. Yeah, one in the boot. You get it, bud. You get it. Yeah, that's you know, trust me, you're very rarely going to catch me holding wide open, bud. Just, you know, just so you know. It's very rare. You might get a shirt flip, you know what I'm saying? You might catch it on a shirt flip or something like that, dog, but I'm not just going to walk around leg strapped. You know, I'm not going to walk around leg strapped. There's a relief. You see it exactly like I see it, bro. And that's why I said I fish a lot. You know what I mean? I always keep a fishing pole in one of my trucks and my cars. And that's just in case I ever do show. It was, you know, I'm going fishing. I'll just tell you flat, I'm going fishing. So I'm covered. But yeah, it is a relief. And I wish people would understand that that's what it means. It's just relief, bro. It's relief in case you show. It's not, hey, it's Wild West, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ding, 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 ding. A lot of people are taking this way out of proportion. You know, I seen a guy on YouTube the other day riding around on a freaking skateboard talking about, you got to take them out for a walk. I'm like, buddy, no, bro. No, that's not the way to look at it. You're not taking nothing for a walk, dog. Obviously, you don't understand what this is, you know. You don't understand what this is. It is literally a relief in case you shirt flip or you sit down. Or whatever you do, you pick up a gallon of milk, dog, you know. But the biggest thing is just be aware of your surroundings, bro. Because a lot of people are off in space. And when you carry and you're off in space, bro, you're just begging to have something stupid happen. You really are. You really need to be head on a swivel if you're carrying. And when you're not, but especially when you're carrying. And also the way you keep it. You know, the way where you position your carry has a lot to do with what other people see as well. A lot of people don't realize that, you know. So it's not just for your comfort, it's also for your accessibility and your concealment. And a lot of people don't realize that, and they don't carry in a manner that they're actually able to proficiently draw that weapon in the event, God forbid, that they might need it. Are you proficient in you know, retrieving your firearm? Are you cognitive enough? Are you situationally aware enough to know when people are on you? You know, when they're approaching you? I mean, don't keep it in your back pocket if you bend over all the time and you look at shit. Like, don't do that. I watched that black lady in the gas station, dude. That kid just walked in, took it out of her pocket. I'm like, bro, lady, what are you doing? Hey, what's going on, Cosmic Kick? Good morning, morning. You know, just be conscious of what you're doing. It's safer for everybody, you know, because if you don't think there's some misguided soul that's going to be silly enough to try to take it, you're wrong. You're wrong, dude. Yep. Develop muscle memory. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Vital. Vital. Yep. And that takes a lot of practice, man. And it's important that you do. It's a big responsibility, and a lot of people don't realize that. And they think about it as just, you know, I'm carrying. It's like, okay, but let me ask you something. How proficient are you at putting it down? You know what I mean? Like, in the event you had to, how many times you pulled that thing out? Because if you tell me you've done it 5 or 6, I'm going to tell you you're way off, bro. You don't carry until you're 500 or 600 times that you've practiced that. That's when we know you're proficient, and you should feel proficient, safe, not afraid. Oh, I know about that one too. I know about that one too, Viola. Or, who was that? Yeah, Krabby Bear. Exactly, bro. The old desk pop. So the bog closed in over there. Let's get out of the bog. Let's go see if there's another section of the bog open. It looked like it was open on this other side over here, so we're going to go down there. And there's the link to where you can go get you a Be Polite, Be Kind, Be Ready to Dirt Nap a Mother t-shirt. One of my favorites. As well as this fancy blue camo you see me wearing today. Got a fantastic line of outdoor athletic wear. Mugs, koozies, coolers, pint glasses, shot glasses. Some great t-shirts. All nice, high quality, pre-worn cotton, non-shrink. You'll like them. They're fancy. The hats are fantastic. Love my hats. We use only Richardson's. So there ain't no knockoff China Cove hats here, boys. They're Richardson's. It's time for morning mazes. The fish are getting hungry. Yeah, bud. Oh, we've been scoring, bud. We've been having fun. We're just chatting, man. That's what a lot. It's like a just chatting fishing stream, where you just pretty much watch me cast until something exciting happens, and it does. It does. I think my streak is 7 in a row. I've done 7 straight casts for well, no, it was 8 casts, 7 fish. This is my best streak. So, give you an idea. It can happen, bro. Once we find them, we can get in there and score. Because we're the 3 best friends that anyone can have. Yes, this is also true, Greg. That is a very good point. Do not go out there buying no shred rippers, or don't do that. Don't do that. That is a good way to get yourself in a position to where, although you did everything right, your ammo choice alone was enough for them to say that your intent was to take someone's life. That's a very good point. Yeah, the dirty hands, clean money. You got it, bud. Nah, check that out. You went over there, you were like, bro wasn't kidding. Nah, I wouldn't kid you, bro. And your support keeps us out on the water, man. Your support keeps us out on the water, man. You got some great gear over there, bro. And there's nice chick designs over there, too, man. Deck your girl out. You know, we're all working. We're working class, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got that shirt over there too. Working class. Not an elitist. Ain't no Balenciaga, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all real over here. We all real over here. We whiskey bent and hell bound. You feel me? See, mean the 50 cal and the Judge are no good for yes, exactly. Exactly, Spectre. Be real cautious with what you carry. If you come out with a Desert Eagle and hot somebody, I will promise you they're going to bring a charge, because it's going to make a mess. And if they got to clean it up, they're going to bring a charge. This is very true. Oh, I don't know what that was. Probably some grass. Yeah, you definitely want to be careful choosing, what you're carrying too. Also, be conscious of what kind of optics you use. A lot of people don't realize that. I mean, what might be comfortable to you, I can't show you on stream, because I don't know what Kick's policy is about that, but I mean, like, even in my situation, you know, I run a compensator. And a lot of people have told me, like, bro, you don't want to carry that with a compensator. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shows right off the bat, dog, you're in it for the gunfight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in this to do this. And I'm like, well, you know, gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be outgunned. I'm just telling you. Is that a fish or a stick? I think it's a stick. You know, I like rolling my compensator. But I've had people tell me that's a bad idea, you know, that it could give the wrong impression. Smaller caliber. Oh, I know about the judge, bro. I know about the judge. Shit to vaporize. Yeah, exactly, bro. Look, I don't want to maim you. I don't want to. My intention's not to maim you. Glock 43. That's another nice one. I mean, a lot of nice stuff out there. I like. Mine's the Hellcat RDP. That's my preferred carry. Little 3.8-inch barrel. She's loud, but that compensator though, it'll let me put 14 in one spot without a break. If you understand what I mean by that. It'll let me put 14 on one spot without a break. So that's what I like about it. But then again, like I said, you know, a lot of people have said you got to be careful because God forbid, you know, you ever do get into that situation, man, they might take that as you're a hunter. You know what I'm saying? Like you are way aggressive. It's like, I'm not really aggressive. I got excited too, bro. Trust me. I got real excited. I was like, whoo, hoo, 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 hoo. But you know, and I roll 28 deep. So it's, you know, I'm not going to be, if it's going to go that direction and this is going to be, you know, something straight out of Boondock Saints, dog, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine by me if that's where you want to be when Jesus comes back. You know? There was a firefight! You know what I'm saying? That's how I roll, bro. I don't know. Some people, I get it. Look at the bog all pushed in over here. See how all this bog is right up against those trees? We'll start moving. Maybe we can get in on the back side of this bog over here. I doubt it. It looks like the wind's blowing this way, so it's kind of pushing the bog. That's why it was the bog separate up here, but it's the wind is pushing this way, so this bog might be totally closed in. Exactly, Greg. I'm actually, I've been doing a lot of research, man. I'm thinking about going with a 10 mil carbine. I've been doing a lot of research. 10 mil's tough to find. It's not a very, you know, it's not as in circulation as 9. I mean, I don't know. I think I want a little something bigger on the carbine myself. If I'm going to put myself into a pistol carbine, I think I'm going to go with the 10. The 9 mils be nice because then, you know, you're pretty much ammo sexual. You've got the same size on both carries, but I think I want a 10. I think I want a nice carbine 10 millimeter. That's what I don't want no Vector either. I'm not a Chris Vector fan. I think them things are silly. I'll check it, but not now. I just think a 10 mil is a big old piece of lead. It's got a bit of powder on it too. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of love when that thing hits. Wow. I had one when I was stationed in Germany. 10 mil is what they give you when you're stationed in Germany for certain jobs, and I'll tell you, that thing was fantastic. And then there was a situation where somebody actually had to use it, and unfortunately they hit the person they were trying to hit, and then it just kept going and hit somebody that we weren't trying to hit, that was not in the way originally, so to speak. You know what I mean? That's a big piece of lead, and it's moving heavy. It is moving heavy. But I like the 10. It's one of my favorites. Well, you never know what kind of conversations we fitting to have, you know what I mean? We went from talking fishing to talking, you know, other stuff. Nothing bad, just, you know, a little bit censored, just because, you know, a little censored. Not obligatorily censored, but, you know, just enough. Don't want nobody offended. Don't want nobody offended. Talking about, do you hear what he said? Oh my God. You think I said cats were better than dogs? You know what I'm saying? The chat explodes. People are getting nuclear. Unfollow. Mama! What's up, girl? Oh, Mama, thank you, by the way. 11 months, boys and girls. 11 months. Mama has celebrated 11 months of being one of the star supporters. Yay! Thanks, Mama. That is much appreciated. You keep us on the water. One more month, Mama, and we're going to have a 12-month celebration. There will be several of you that are going to have a 12-month celebration, and we are going to have a good time. We're going to have a little party for the 12 months. Oh, we got it. I think it's a dink. We're going to have a little party for the 12-month celebration. Look at that. Woohoo! That's a dark one. See how dark this fish is? Although he's small. I mean, I'm not saying he's like big. I'm giving you an idea. So you see how dark this fish's back is? You see how black that is? See how dark that whole fish is? This fish stays on the bottom under that bog, and that's why he's so dark. That's a bog fish. Now when we catch him out here offshore, oh, we're in the sticks here. When we start getting out here offshore, as we start fishing offshore, those fish are going to lighten up. They're not going to be as dark, because those fish don't live with as much cover. They travel around. They're what we like to call transitioning fish. Yep, 12-month celebration. As I said, there's a bunch of y'all. We're gonna do it all together. It'll be fun. Oh, there's a text. Who dat? Who dat? Who? Nice. Oh, it's already 12 months? Oh, I didn't know. Okay, well, I got to double check, because that means we got to get ready for the 12-month celebration. The 12-month celebration. Yeah, I seen it, Greg. Thank you. Oh, I don't know what that was. Maybe a stick, maybe some grass. Let's get up on the side of this. There's another bog right here, boys. This one's broke off of here. Broke off of this side and floated out there. We got some sticks up in here or something. right, we got to get this stuff off the prop here. We got something in here. Maybe some sticks. Yep. All right, hold up. Kick's not working on the phone? Are you kidding me? Mine's different now. When I open it, it like has this like Kick glitch screen that comes up. I don't know if that's for all you guys. I don't know, Rachel. But that sucks. Uninstall, reinstalled, and still nothing, huh? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, probably, Mama. That's a good question. If her phone updated recently, she might have to go into her app settings, because it could be restricting the app. I've seen that too. Like that Windows 11 update issue. Oh, listen, I'm a nerd. Said that. Super nerd. Yeah, look at this. We can get in behind this little bit of bog right here, so we're going to come around this. We'll fish the back side of it. Fish the back side. All right, Greg. Good luck today, bud. Viola, how's the leg? She hasn't given us a leg update. I was really hoping you'd be ready for the Olympics, but I guess you're not going to make it now, so now we got to pick a new fourth leg runner. Really hoping you were going to have that thing fixed up. There goes our chances, boys. We were going for gold. Oh, we still have so much more to do here. This is going to be good. We're not doing too bad this morning. I don't know what the count is. So if anybody's like, how many fish we caught? I'm like, I lost count. It's been a while. You know what I mean? I don't really pay much attention to that anymore. Hoping to find something up on this tree side before we come scoot around this bog. Now this whole bog looks like it moved because I got a straight shot all the way around it. If that's the case, there's no telling what could be on this thing. Yep, so it's exciting. It's a good day. Like I said, we'll see what these clouds are going to do. We're supposed to get some rain. I like the wind. So, I mean, this is keeping me a lot more comfortable than sweat. The other day, boy, that was rough. Last day, God, that was terrible hot. It was terrible hot out. Not good times. Not good times for anybody. I knew there'd be something over there by that stick. Let's see what you are. Right here by this floating stick. I seen it floating all by itself, and I was like, what are the odds? I'll put it right on that stick, boys. I think I'm moving too far too fast. Come on back. Sorry guys, a little signal issue in here. Give me a second. We'll be through it. Yeah, that's it. No. Yep. Nope. Yep. Who knows? So anybody got anything exciting planned today? It's Tuesday. What do you got? Any big plans, big dreams, hopes, aspirations, things they're looking forward to this weekend? What's everybody's plan? I won't be able to party tomorrow. Well, I might be able to party tomorrow. I got a 8:30 dentist appointment tomorrow morning. And then pick up the boy in the afternoon. So we'll see. Tomorrow we might be able to hang out for a little while. We'll see. Not going to put any faith on it, because anything could happen. I mean, I can end up spending 5 hours at the dentist tomorrow. Oh, I got to go drop paperwork off. Now, you know what? Tomorrow we might not be able to hang out. I might be busy tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to do. Now that I think about it, I got a wedding Saturday, so I got to get something done. Yesterday I went over and pressure washed my sister's house. My sister lives on a private lake. Maybe one day I'll take you guys out. We'll fish my sister's private lake. The only thing is, it'll be a kayak, because there's no powered boats allowed. Kayak and john boats only. So not even trolling motors. So we're gonna have to ghetto run that. It'll be interesting. But I don't think anybody fishes on that lake, so we'll see. But it could be fun. Could be fun. My sister got a nice big house on the lake, on a private lake. See that? You guys can't see it, but the bog goes another 300 yards back that way. And then on the other side of the bog is a golf course. It's Florida. Oh, I don't know what that was. All right, let's see what happens. There is no telling. Anything could happen, boys and girls. Just doing some exploring. Alright, let's go over here. Let's search the back side of the bog. Search the back side. No plans on my end. If I had some, they'd likely get changed anyway. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I got my wedding Saturday, so there's that. Gonna be busy. Got all kinds of stuff to do. Not really a bunch of stuff to do. It's just I got stuff to do. Yeah, my wedding's Saturday. Yep. Yep, wedding on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. What started off as a small event got out of hand. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. Starts with a couple people and turns into a lot of people. And then the following Saturday, we got a fish in the morning, and then I've got a bachelor party for another buddy of mine in the afternoon. So that'll be fun. Busy, busy. Whoa! What's whoa? What's a whoa, Viola? What happened? The wind? Is it the wind? You taking the wind? Yeah, the invites. I know. I should have invited everybody. Well, don't worry. Everybody ended up coming anyway. Oof, you hear that? That is nice. That's how you know it's fitting to get good fishing. Once that wind picks up, you know me. We're going to get on it. I got to plug you guys in here in just a second. Oh, you heard the wind? Yeah. Oh, it's blowing. I told you. I gave everybody a little update this morning, Viola. It's supposed to be 10 to 15 sustained. So it's going to get a little windy. Thank you, Mama. Yeah, no, I've been married since May. We're just, this is for the family. I didn't really want to do all this. But, the family's like, I can't believe you got married and none of us knew and none of us. Like, you guys, we've been together for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't new. This is not new. In Florida, we're already married in the state of Florida. You know what I mean? Once you're with somebody for 10 years and you have property together and you share assets, you're married, whether you like it or not. The only difference is the benefit. You know what I mean? You can't get the marriage benefit. Well, no, because we knew they'd want to make a big deal out of it. That's why we didn't tell the family. Oh, we got to have a wedding. We got to have this. We got to have... I'm not on the party planning committee, okay? I'll tell you like it is. I do not do anything like that. That is not... Yeah, common law. Exactly, Mama. That's what I'm saying. So it was like, look, we're really getting screwed here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't... We have nothing but arguments. If, God forbid, something happened to either one of us, we would have a rough time trying to get all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, situated, because we're not legally married. We have a lot of stuff in both our names together, and it would be we'd end up in probate court. Not one fish, right? It is a big lake, dude. There's a lot of places to aim. We're just kind of hanging out, man. We'll find some fish. Once we get offshore, bro, and we start fishing offshore, there'll be fish everywhere. There will be fish everywhere. We've caught a lot of fish, Skrilla. They were just not on YouTube. I forgot I wasn't on YouTube. We were just on Kick, man, and we were having a good time. But yeah, man, we would be so wrapped up in probate. Whoever, like, God forbid, like I said, something ever happened to one of us, the other one would be screwed. It would be a nightmare. It would take years to fix. And the losses, oh my God, the amount of losses, lawyers get fees and percentages, and The diver hasn't made it yet. Yeah, man, it's not worth it. Like, it's legit not worth it. I've been through probate before, and it's a mess. It is legit a mess. Yeah, and neither one of us needs that. Especially when they start talking about, like, estate percentages and stuff, and it's like, bro, we're not talking about a few dollars, you know. She's wealthy. I'm poor white trash. You know what I'm saying? Oh, reacting to the title. Yeah. You like that title? Are there any fish in this lake? Are there any fish in this lake? Yeah, I mean, if something was to happen to me, it wouldn't affect her at all. But God forbid something happened to her, it'd be a mess for me. And I just don't even want to deal with all that. You know what I'm saying? I would just let it all go and be like, I am not dealing with this bullshit. And at that point, it would be awful because it would be a game changer. There's just too much stuff. We have too much stuff. In 10 years, we've accumulated a lot of stuff. A lot of debt. Not really. I mean, we pay our bills. Yeah, it is a lot easier if you don't have anything. Yeah, you know, you're exactly right. But unfortunately, you know, we have shared debt, so. You mean you're not making? No. I must have missed my last YouTube check, Skrilla. I must have missed it. It must have gone right past my account. I didn't see it this month. Retirement Maserati money. Yeah, no. No, it's just, you know, like the house and the cars and all, you know what I mean? Like, it would just be ugly. It's not worth it, though. Not worth it. It's not worth it for either one of us. It would just be a position of, I'll just walk away before I want to deal with all this. Now, trust me, bro, when I retire, I ain't getting no Maserati. Buying a 1989 Ford Ranger, four-wheel drive to tow my boat. 89 Ranger was the one, boys. Woo! That's a 4-cylinder. Let's go. Yeah, well, exactly. Well, that's what I mean. All the bills. Oh, God, speaking of bills. So, we got a thing from DOT the other day, and somehow they thought they had my tag. Well, one of our tags was on one of those pay by tag, you know, what are they called? Tolls, what do they call it? Toll by tag or whatever. The toll was 53 cents and the fee was like $2.50. So it was like they want $3.06 and it's not even our tag or our car. So we had to dispute that yesterday. I was like, how did they get what? And it says right on it, if this isn't your tag or your vehicle, please contact us. I'm like, if you know it's not ours, do you just like pick random tags? Like, is that how this pay by toll thing works? Because we got SunPass, dude. Like, everything we do is SunPass. We don't know anything about that toll by tag. And then all of a sudden, like, some piece of shit Jeep has got our tag on it. But it's not our tag. It's not even close. It's like they just send that stuff out to people to see if you could pay, if you'll pay it. Like, is that how this works? Like, this is nuts. So now we got to dispute that. And I'm sure they're going to keep racking late fees up. And then it'll turn into, oh, we're going to suspend your license. And it's like, for what? It's not my car. It's not my tag. It's not even close. Like, I'm not going to say the tags, but, like, we don't use tags. You know what I'm saying? We got something totally different. So, That's what I'm saying. And they just send it to people. And it's like $3 for a 50-cent toll. First of all, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. Second of all, if you pull that tag, that's not the registered vehicle. And third, that's not even our tags. Like, that's not even a vehicle tag. We have a lot of tags. That's not one of them. So it looks like, and I looked at the picture and how they got my tag from that number, I don't even understand. I'm like, that doesn't even say that. Like, what? That's crazy. They never update. That's exactly right, dude. That's exactly right. That's what I think happened. I think they reissued one of my old tags, is exactly what I think. Because I turned in a ton of tags 2 years ago, like a grip of tags. And now they've recirculated one of those tags, and it goes to like a 1995 Jeep Sahara. I can tell by the tag lights. And for some reason at 8:37 in the morning, when it's perfectly daytime, this thing like didn't take a picture of the vehicle. It blacked the vehicle out and then just had a tag. And I'm like, yeah, that's not me. Well, you know, if we find you guilty, I'm like, bro, I'll say it again. Like, I don't even know why you'd even say, if we find you guilty of what? That's not my vehicle. That's not my tag. I haven't had a Florida tag in years. Exactly, Skrilla. That's the whole thing. That's my fear. And then it's going to turn, we're to suspend your license. Suspend it for what? Unpaid tolls. They're not my tolls. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, not sorry? I mean, I don't know. But we got SunPass. We don't deal with any of that. We don't do that. Just for that reason is why we have SunPass. So we don't have to deal with that. Yeah, exactly, Greg. Well, the Europe is the key, the king of tolls and taxing and, King George runs that whole system of tolls in Florida. I don't know how that happens, but they do. Yeah, they just send them to random, and it's the worst picture I've ever seen. It's so bad that I had to use my phone and zoom it to see that the license plate they issued the toll to was not even the same license plate that they took the picture of, which that tripped me out too. I'm like, are you just sending this to random people? Like, legit? Are they sending this to just somebody will pay it if we send it to 55 people? Yeah, that's exactly it. Well, that's what I'm saying. This tag's a regular Florida tag. I'm like, we don't have we haven't had regular Florida tags in years. Like, even if that tag number was one of the old tags, it's not pulling up on my or her DMV, so that's not our problem. Like, why are you sending this to me? I don't understand. But yeah, that blew my mind, dude. I was like, oh, another thing to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's always something, bro. It's always something. Unbelievable. The nonsense that these people create. Yeah, that's the whole thing, dude. It's the whole thing. Now, what would have happened if that individual, did something bad? And that's not my tag. We haven't had that tag in 3 years. My wife's like, what do we do with the old tags? I'm like, I destroy them. I throw them in the garbage. I bend them in half and throw them in the garbage. Like, they're out of circulation. You updated the plate on but it never said. Yeah, I know about that one. I had that happen with my dad. I put my dad on my SunPass and then got a bill from my dad. And they said the same thing. I said, I updated that. We don't have it in our... Yeah, here's the confirmation email. Oh, it never changed on our end. Sorry about that. I was like, yeah, no, not sorry. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it again. That's ridiculous. Y'all sending me all these bills for something that I shouldn't be getting any of these. Hello? Hey, Dad, what's up? Okay, say again. Okay, yeah, that's not a... You read what? Yes. What do you need that today? You need that now? When? By the end of today. Okay, I'll come up. What time you think? Anytime is good with me. You need your red. Are you allowed to wear your swim shorts? Or you want like your regular red sleep shorts? Just red shorts. Okay. All right. And that's it. And you need your Disney ears? You can't send me a picture of it. You don't have your phone. Oh, okay. You need those for tomorrow? Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, well, I'll see if Mom calls today if she needs me to pick you up. Okay, well, no problem. No problem. And if I don't hear anything from her, I'll make sure I get that stuff up to you by the end of the day, okay? So because you're going to wear it tomorrow? What's that, bud? That's for today. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'll make that happen by this afternoon, okay? Probably within the next, what do you think, hour and a half? All right. I love you. Bye. Okay, guys. We might have to make a trip to the house and then come back to the lake. The boy needs a few things for school. So we might have to do that. Build me by play. Oh, yeah. Yeah, our processing fee is $2.50 for a pay by plate. $2. The toll is 50 cents. But the pay by plate is $2.50. It's like, what? So that's a $3. How does that make any sense? Like, how does that legit make any sense? All right, you guys. You want to go take a road trip? We got to go get some stuff for the boy. I got to go take a trip up to the boy's school. So we'll probably go load the boat up, go get this stuff for him, run it over to the school, and then we'll come back to the lake and do some fishing. All right, let's do that. Oh, I'm hating life because this is going to start to get good. But hashtag dad life, you know what I'm saying? It's what it's like. I don't know where his Mickey Mouse ears are. I guess we'll have to find those when we get to the house. Oh my God. But, you know what? It's gotta be done. Okay, let's get this stuff picked up. Oh. Go load the boat on the trailer, go run to the house, go to the school, drop off the stuff, and then jump back on the water. And then we'll probably end up picking them up from school. Because we know how to party. All right, let's roll. Fires right up, boys. Try that at home, boys. right, let's go get the truck. All right, let's go. My hands smell like fish. Disney ears are gonna be. Oh, no idea. All right, let's go. All right. let's get this plug out of here. Let's get these straps on here. And we will be back in a bit. Where did that come from? Ow. That's done, that's done, that's done. Probably just leave that up there. Gotta put away a couple of things. Alright guys, hold on one more second. A lot of this stuff's gonna stay in here. I gotta pick up some of this stuff, can't stay in here. Ow. Alright, we're gonna just drop these bags in here. Oh, I need that cord. Okay, take this, and the keys. How did that get a knot in it? Ow, hit my ankle. All right. Okay, YouTube. We will catch up with you guys in just a minute. We'll run another YouTube.